Welcome to Get Ready with Juanita. If you'd like to see how I got this look, please continue watching. So I've already prepped my face and I use the vitamin C serum. I also use the Drunk Elephant whipped cream and the pink juice moisturizer by Glow Recipe, and I've been letting that sink in for the last several minutes. And the next thing I'm going to do is just go in with the Armani Silk foundation. And I'll use my finger just to spread the foundation around first. And then I'll spread that out with a BK Beauty brush. And I have the numbers of the brushes that I use and what for listed in the description box below the video. So I'll just blend this out. I finally got around to getting that done and adding it to the videos. There we go. And then for my concealer, I'll use the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. Oh, wait, now, before I go in with this, I did learn my lesson. Corrector. So I'll go in with the Charlotte Tilbury corrector first. Perfect. And then I'm going to use my Tower 28 Serum Concealer, and I'll just use a light amount of this now over that, just to touch some of the high sort of touch surfaces over the day. That wears off a little bit quicker. Well, it looks like it might be a nice day here, above 0 degrees, and so that's always a great thing come springtime, is starting to see the warmer weather coming on. So I think I'll go out and try to enjoy some of my day today. Get outdoors and just get some fresh air. All right. Great, and I've got that spreaded out. That was sort of goofy sounding. And let me see. I don't believe I have any, no, I'm going to use some cream product. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer on my face. I like to use a cream bronzer. I just like to have that down. I find that it holds the color a little bit better throughout the day. And seeing as how I'm completely lost all of any color on my face from the winter months, I'd like to add some shape back. The next thing I'm going to do is go on with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'll just blend out that concealer before I set that down. go, perfect. So the next thing I have to do are my eyebrows, and that'll just take a couple of minutes, so I'll be right back. I'm back and I have my eyebrows done, and I created this look here today, which is very springy and like a plant blooming, all that beautiful green coming out. But I'm a bit surprised about the palette that I used to create this look, because it's the Hela palette by Oden's Eye, and it was created with Angelica Nyqvist, and this is the color story. And I was just inspired to use this palette today. The colors are so beautiful, and I'm wearing a nice green sort of grungy sort of t-shirt, and I wanted something nice and bright and vibrant on my eye. And so I'm just going to show you how I created this look over here on this eye. So I started off with this beautiful yellow, and I use that as my transition color. And I'll build this up and blend, blend, blend. There we go, that's good for now. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to use that beautiful bright yellow, and I'm just going to go underneath my lower lid and connect the two. That beautiful yellow. Lovely. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to place that all over my lid. Don't want that much. Okay. And then I'm going to use this beautiful green here. This green shimmer. I'm going to pat that all over the eyelid. Just do a little bit more blending there in the corner. That is so beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful color. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this small scale brush, and I'm going to go with this color here, and I'm going to go under my eyelid and bring that up. There we go. I'm just going to use some more, and I'm going to just blend this out here in this corner. Okay, lovely. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush here, in which I really have to invest into a nice flat brush to do my wings with, but this one will do for now. I'm going to use this beautiful green here to create the wing. And that's the thing, like you can go through your palettes and find all kinds of inspiration for spring. I mean, it's about the color, not the name on the palette. And I really love the Oden's Eye palettes. The formulas are really quite beautiful. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my flat brush here, and I'm going to use this beautiful multi-chrome, and I'm going to build that up in the corner here. I like to bring this light shade right up and then down. And I'm going to be blending that into the other shades. You just blend it right here, just a little tiny bit. Okay, yeah, I like that. That looks good. And the last thing I'm going to do is build up that yellow color again. So I'm just going to go in with this brush. I want to really make sure that this beautiful yellow is giving that pop I want it to. And you're just going to go over this again. That is so beautiful, just like a sunny day. I'm going to go into my e.l.f. contour palette. I'm going to use this to my brow bone. I'm going to use this to contour my nose. And I'm going to use this beautiful bronzer here. Perfect. Oh, I really like how that turned out. Got to trust the process as this goes on. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, I'll be using the Ilia mascara today, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm back and I have my mascara on, and I've got to say, now that I've been using the Ilia for a little while, I got to say I'm really liking it. It's looking pretty good. I'd like to compare it to one of my favorites, which is the Panorama by L'Oreal. That's a beautiful mascara. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my House Labs powdered bronzer, and I'm just going to go over my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer just amp up that bronziness again. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Patrick Ta She's the Moment blush duo, and I'm first going to go in with the cream blush. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the powdered blush over that. Good. And the next thing I'm going to do is just use my Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. That's good. And then I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Dry. Got out of my order again doing my makeup today. That can happen because sometimes I'm just not feeling like my regular self, so I can easily sort of get out of my regular sort of order in which I do things. I love drinking water. And the last thing I'm going to do is apply my cheekbone lip liner in clay. And that's looking really pretty with this look. And then I'm going to use the Liquid Matte Velvet Lipstick in Cheekbone Beauty in the shade Melina. Beautiful. And I really like that look. So I'm just going to do my hair and I'll be right back. Well, my makeup is complete and I like how it turned out today. So if you guys don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And that way you guys are notified of any future uploads. If you like the video today, give it a like and leave a comment. I'd love to hear about your opinion. Do you also use palettes based on color versus title? It'd be interesting to find out. Anyway, I gotta say I'm feeling pretty good and I'm ready for my day. And I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.